Hello everyone, I'm Nate and welcome to my channel. It's been a minute. Today I have a review for you of something a little bit different. It's Begleri, it's Kendama, it's both. Today's review is from a company called Lathed Back Designs. It's called the Quantum Collider Singularity. All right, it's a mouthful. Before we move on, there is going to be a giveaway. All right, for one of these sets, L-A-T-H-E-D, okay, Lathed Back, as in like a kind of play on words. You figured it out. They were generous enough to give away one of these. And so some of these will come anodized, and so I'll have a picture here. This is the one they're giving away. Cool, right? Contest is very, very simple. It's actually not gonna be on YouTube, it's gonna be on Instagram. All right, so if you're not on Instagram, I don't know, get on there, something, I don't know. But I'm sure most of you are who watch my channel. So in the description, you'll see a link to my Instagram account. Click on that. You'll see right there where the giveaway is and all the details there. So follow that. Make sure you check out the post on the giveaway there. So all the details will be there, not in this video, all right? But I wanted to let you know. Let's get on to the review. So first off, let's talk about the packaging because it's really cool. This was a really fun box opening experience. I don't really do a lot of unboxings, but this one was kind of fun. And I maybe should have filmed it while I was doing it, but it's kind of too late now. He also does 3D printed things, and so he printed off the cases here. All right, so it has, it says there, you know, Lathed Back Designs, and then it says QC Singularity. So it's Quantum Colliders Singularity. All right, and then if you open it up, it slides open, and you have all these little compartments now for the pieces. All right, so you have both ends here, and it came with some extra paracord. Also in the box came a little sheet for instructions here. It goes step by step of how to lace it up, and then also kind of your first trick and all that, and then it gives you the step-by-step instructions down there. So that's really convenient. You know, if like you don't really know anything about Begleri and you pick this up, this will be helpful as well as far as sizing and all of that's concerned. In addition, when you buy these, you'll also get a free throw-in of their 3D printed ones. Now these are much, much lighter, but this is sealed and it comes with some, you know, some paracord there. These ones weigh at 7 grams each on each side, and so it's a little bit lighter. So whenever I saw these, I mean, he put these out a while ago, and then whenever he released the titanium ones, I was like, ooh, I need to check those out. Just because the weight, 7 grams is a little bit light for Begleri for me, but as I was playing these, they're not impossible. He sent me another set as well, so I did sling those up. These ones are glow in the dark, which is kind of nice, and they're actually not too bad, but yeah, they are a little bit lighter. Whereas the titanium ones are going to weigh in right about 12 grams roughly. As I talked about in the description, it's kind of a marriage between Begleri and Kendama. I wouldn't call it a 50-50 split necessarily. I would consider these more Begleri than they are Kendama, but you have that little pocket and ball and cup kind of thing. So it's more of a ball and cup meets, you know, Begleri, not really necessarily Kendama. So, but it has some of that, it has those connections, okay? I went ahead and laced them up with the 550 on there. I just like 550 paracord in general, but if you liked a thinner cord, you could do that. When you lace these up, you're gonna see here that you're gonna need to burn off the ends, and not knot them. You're gonna wanna burn quite a bit there so that you have quite a bit of a, you know, of an end there, burn off. You just wanna make sure that you don't burn yourself. I've done that a few times. I did not do that on this one, but I've experienced that before. It's not fun, don't do that. So make sure that it's very cool to the touch before you go ahead and pull it through. So yeah, if you put enough of burnt end there, it should be good. Did the same thing here. I like that it's sunk in on the ball side here. You could probably tie it off with a single knot on this side. I would not recommend it on this side though, because you're gonna want to have lots of space there to pop it in there and have it, you know, lay flat. The other cool thing you can do with these, which I did once just to try it out, is you'll see on the instructions too that it comes with a little axle, which is the same size I believe that you see in yo-yos, right? So if you have an axle laying around for yo-yos, you could do that too. I'm not sure what length it was, maybe 8 millimeters, something like that. But anyways, the idea is you can twist these together. Each side of the hole is threaded, so you can put them together and actually make a little spin top. So that's kind of fun. It says on the instructions to do it that way, but I actually flipped it around the other way and kind of found that a little bit easier to kind of spin as well. So yeah, that's just kind of a fun little extra little fidgety thing. All right, let's talk about the construction here. As I said, each weigh in about 12 grams roughly. So that's probably heavier than I normally gravitate towards, but I felt like the heaviness or the heavierness, this is not super heavy. Like I would say 15 grams or heavier is probably too heavy for me personally, but a little bit extra weight actually is really helpful for landing it into that pocket. I think that actually is helpful. If it was like around 8 to 9 grams on the lighter side of Begleri, I think you'd have a little less control with it of landing it into the cup there. This is the raw version. I'm glad he released a couple of these because I prefer that, but he also has some really rad anodized versions of these as well, as you'll see in the giveaway. You can check out his site for all the different colorways. As far as the length is concerned, I went ahead and just kind of did a standard long game length that I normally would, and I feel like that's been pretty helpful as well. Be interesting to see what this would look like in short game and what you could do with that. I didn't try that out, but I could see potential with that as well. But I think the long game is gonna maybe be a little bit more what I'd lean towards anyways. So you can kind of even just like pop it up and just try it. If you want to just even hold it like this, you know, and you're just kind of catching it. All right, let's go ahead and actually sling these and talk about how they play and what you can do with them. I know that some people have, you know, taken two different Begleri that are weight matched and kind of mixed them up. I've never really done that before, so I wasn't sure what to expect in the feel in the hand, but it's actually really pleasant. It suggests on the instructions that your first sort of catch is like this. So you have the low grip, and then you have your thumb here, and you can kind of just swing it up and catch it there. It's hard to do while I'm talking. There we go. That's one of my favorite catchers there with the fakie grip here and the low grip. It's kind of fun. It just kind of gives it a little extra flair. I missed it there, but. So there you have it. That's my take on the Quantum Collider Singularity from Lathed Back Design. You know, the 3D printed ones, they are more of a novelty. You know, they're lighter, they're just kind of fun to play around with. The titanium ones take the idea of the design and actually take it a little more serious as really good plain Begleris. They sling really well. And they give you that just really cool added little feature. One of the challenges with Begleri in general, I feel, is kind of closers. You know, how do you end a trick, right? I mean, there's all kinds of other ways you can do that, but generally there's not like a standard home base kind of thing. You know, with Kendama, it's a spike. With Yo-Yo, it's in the hand, right? It's not really a complete trick if it doesn't get to the hand. And I feel like Begleri can have a little bit of that elusiveness to it. This gives you another option, right? It gives you a fun little challenge, an element, but a really cool way to close a trick as well. I really am pleased with these. I'm glad I picked these up. If you're into Begleri already, I think you're really gonna like these. It's a little bit something different. They sling really well, yeah, they're just a heck of a lot of fun. If you just enjoy skill toys in general, like myself, and do Begleri, but anyways, the point is, if you also just really like skill toys and you're wanting to try something unique that's different, this is a really cool thing. There's a lot of fidgetiness to it. It's a really cool, fun little everyday carry sort of pocket item as well, which is one of the reasons why I love Begleri in general, but these are cool. You definitely should check them out. As I said in the beginning of the video, there is that giveaway, so make sure you check out my Instagram for all the details on that. And that's gonna do it for now of my review of the Quantum Collider's Singularity from Lathed Back Designs. Until the next one, later.